Pleased to be joined now by Akron Junior Adam Najem. Adam, how are you today?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. So you guys have been at it in preseason camp, and I know people don't think of soccer like they do in football, but I'm guessing you guys are tired of going against yourselves.
Yeah, for sure. We're really ready to get it going, and I think you saw. I don't know if you guys saw, but our first preseason game, we were really excited to go out and just kind of, I guess, go kick against another team, and we were excited for that. And one more game on Saturday, and then we'll start the season up.
So tell me a little bit about the preseason. You guys have 9 starters back, I think, from last year. So what's it been like? Does it just seem like an old habit? You getting the gang back together again?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all of us had really good summers, and it's good to have all those experienced guys back. And I think the thing last year was we didn't have too many returners coming back for starters, and this year we have pretty much everyone back, and then the addition of the new guys have really helped boost our team. And I think just the team chemistry and everything has just been flowing really well, and I think everything's just been clicking, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen for us in the season.
Tell me a little bit about the dynamic because you've got like you said you got 9 guys back or whatever, and you've got some talented new people coming in. How has that integration gone on? Everybody feel like they've got their spot, or is everything up for grabs?
No, for sure. I mean, everything is always up for grabs, and it's just uh, every single day, every position's up for grabs, and everyone's been working really hard, and everyone has been helping each other get better every day. And I think you can see that in the bond that we've created. This team, everyone just knows that nothing's given and everything has to be worked for, and that's kind of our motto: just work hard every single day, and that's just what we're going to do until the end of the season.
You talked about the 4-1 win in the exhibition game. A lot of enthusiasm. Are you worried at all about maintaining that enthusiasm throughout the duration of the season?
No, I think that's just the start for us. I think it's going to get better each and every week, and I think we still have things to improve on from that 4-1 victory, and I think teams should be ready for us to come out firing every week.
Well, you guys have a lot of reasons to be excited and some motivation for this year. A lot of it goes back to the way last year season ended. You were up 1-0 in that game after you scored the penalty kick, and then a wild game in terms of the 12, 13 rounds of PKs. So tell me a bit about how wild that game was and the memory of that going forward in terms of motivation for this year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a bit of controversy with us and the way that game played out with our seeding and everything in the tournament, but we know that there's going to be adversity throughout the season, and we're just kind of going by. We have something to prove now. People have thought that Akron has fallen from the Caleb Porter era, but we really have something to prove, and I think that we're going to take the new step into a new direction and really show that Akron is coming back in even stronger this time around.
Do you like the underdog role a little bit, or having something to prove?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. We don't. All our guys have. I mean, everyone around here thinks we're not the same anymore, and we don't have the high caliber recruits or high caliber players as we used to. But I think once people start watching us and once people start seeing what kind of talent's coming through here, they're going to realize that Akron hasn't changed a bit.
Well, just to highlight you a little bit, obviously, you were recently named one of the most exciting players. I'm not sure. I mean, you are, but I'm not sure how that's measured. But and also, you got called to the college ID camp for the U23. So tell me a little bit about your experiences and some of the attention that you've gotten.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's great to get all those accolades in the preseason, but it's just a credit to my coaching staff and the team around me that they've just put me in great situations, and everyone around me has helped me become a better player. And it's just really a credit to them that I'm feeling confident, and I know that the teammates around me are going to help. And those accolades will come and they'll go, but I know the team around me is going to help me become a national champion, and that's really what we're all about right here.
Tell me a little bit about college soccer and your development. I'm sure you've got options, a Red Bull Academy player, but how has college soccer helped you develop, and what is maybe something that college soccer offered that you couldn't get other places?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the goal is hopefully to become a professional soccer player one day, and I thought I was ready coming out of high school, which I think a lot of kids really do think they're ready. But coming here, I thought I wasn't going to learn as much, but I really have. And as I said before, it's a credit to my coaches that just through film and different training regimens, I really think that I've improved my game in the last 2.5 years. And I think I've taken a really big step in the right direction. And I think pretty much all of my teammates have as well. And I think college soccer is really improving in that aspect with some of the coaches that are finally starting to take views into professional environments and study different types of film and everything like that. So I think college soccer hasn't fallen as people have said it has, but I really think that the way some coaches are doing it, it's the right way, and people are going to become even more prepared stepping into the next level.
What about your game specifically? You talked about some of the breakdowns and video analysis that I'm sure you've done. When you look at yourself, what ways do you think you've grown maybe from day one to now, and also from the end of last season to right now?
Yeah, I mean, just from film, even I just remember back to my freshman year, just coming into practice and just the physicality of everything, and it's just me being my stature, being 5'9", 5'8", but I have to be aware at all times, and just the pockets of spaces that my coach has shown me to get into, and just checking over my shoulder at all times, and it allows me to see my teammates in different areas, and they see me in different areas, and I think that's really helped me to speed up my game and see where everything is now.
Still, and as you evaluate yourself, where do you still think you need to grow, or is it just keep doing what you're doing and naturally it'll, come?
No, for sure. There's always room for improvement. I think my physicality, I'm small in stature, but I think I can improve in my physicality level, my fitness levels, and getting more runs into the box and creating more chances for my teammates as well as myself. And just there's always something to work on.
So tell me a little bit about, you had the 14 goals last year. What are your expectations? I know no one wants to put a number on what they want to score or do, but what are your expectations for yourself this season?
14 goals is great last season, but I'm really looking to get my teammates more involved, and I'm more of an assist type of player, and that's what I really want to do, is help set up my teammates and everything. So I'm looking to improve my assist totals from last year. It was only 4, but this year I think I could hopefully get double digits in that.
What are some challenges that your team is going to face this year? You got a lot of positive things going for you, a lot of the returners, but what are some of the challenges that you anticipate facing in 2015?
I think it'll be our tough schedule. I mean, we have one of the toughest schedules in the nation, and I think it's close to, I forget the number, maybe 15 teams in the top 25 that we're going to play. And I think we're going to have to find that consistency throughout the whole season, because one slip up and it can cost us like last year. But it's going to be toughest part is just staying consistent and just playing as hard as we can each and every day.
The last 2 years, of course, that you've been there has been an earlier exit than you've wanted from the NCAA tournament. In those games, were things different? Did it feel different? Is there anything that you can gain from those experiences that can help you guys get poised again for a deep run?
Yeah, the NCAA tournament's always tricky because it's a one and done, and I think last year it was kind of hard for us because we had a lot of new guys, and no one really knew what that expectation of was in the NCAA tournament. And I think coming into this season, I think everyone pretty much knows the excitement, the hype, and everything that goes on with the NCAA tournament. And the last 2 years we've had some hard exits, with the Marquette game being how I don't want to say how horrific that the field conditions were, but how unlucky it was, and then Ohio State going into 15 rounds of penalty kicks. And now this season, I think we're really set to make a big run, and we're all excited for that.
All right, Adam, that's all I have for you today. I know it's a busy time of year for you because you're going to practice and all that, so I appreciate you taking a few minutes with us today.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.